Well, Chris, how have you found your time at Pompey so far since joining in the summer?
Very good, different. I feel like I'm more in a first team environment now, like more involved and settled in. I'm enjoying my time here. I think the boys have been good from day one. Normally, I thought it would have been difficult because there's going to be so many new people, but I feel like everyone's gelled really well, and I feel like got along really well. Yeah.
What do you think has made that transition so easy, and why do you think everyone's gelled so well?
I think the boys that were already here, they made it easier for us, and I feel like we was all on the same page about wanting to win and get promotion. So I feel like we just gelled really well together.
How are you settling into life on the South Coast?
Good. I'm enjoying it so far. Obviously, I've got Robbo and Cass near me, so I'm always with them most of the time. Robbo's got his dog with him, so we normally take his dog for walks and having fun at the moment.
Yeah, we've spoken to a few of the other lads about sort of all of you who are a similar age and spending time together as well. How good is it to have those people by your side?
Yeah, I think it's very good. It makes it easier. At times you go home and you've got nothing to do, like knowing that they're probably in the same boat as me and we can go out and do things together, and especially because we're close already, it's good. Not only that, the boys normally go for like coffees afterwards as well, so quite a few boys, probably about 6 or 7 of us, normally go for a coffee, and I feel like that just makes it easier for us as well, where we're not just going home and just sat there the whole time. So yeah.
You've had a few loan moves in your career where you've had to sort of move around to different places. So how does this compare?
I feel like this one's a bit different because I know that I'm settled in here and I know I'm going to be here for a bit. So I feel like this one's different where it's not a loan and it's a permanent move, so I can kind of settle and focus on being here.
We're coming up to the halfway mark of the season. How would you assess the matters on the pitch up to this point?
I feel like we're doing really well. I try not to get ahead of myself like once we've like played a couple of games, but I feel like we're going in the right direction. So still like a couple of games left, so hopefully we can just keep ticking them off and keep getting the wins, picking up points, and hopefully what we wanted from the start of the season is what we get. So yeah.
What are your sort of standout moments up to this point?
Standout moments probably be. I don't really feel like I've had any standout moments yet. I feel like they're yet to come, but I feel like if the team's winning, then I'm happy. Probably remember one moment that'll stick with me was the Bristol Rovers game when Cass came on and scored. I feel like that was a very good moment. The Wickham game when Con scored. So I feel like we've had some good moments as a team, but me personally, I don't think I've had like quite a big stand-up moment, and hopefully it's yet to come.
Your passion is something that the fans have thrived on since your arrival. Has that always been a part of your game?
Yeah, I think I've always been very passionate, but I feel like me coming here, knowing that the fans give me the same energy back, I can kind of go off them and try and get them going, and once I get them going, then it kind of pushes me a bit. I feel like the fans are always like a big part in games where they can drive it a lot. So I try to get them going as much as possible because it also helps me, so yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite evident sort of the way you wear your heart on your sleeve on the pitch in the good times and the not so good times as well.
Yeah.
How do you think that gives you an edge perhaps to other players?
Don't know, I just feel like sometimes I can be a bit hard on myself, but I feel like, I think it's just a passionate thing. Like I've had it from when I've had it for years now. I don't feel like I've just put it on when I'm on the pitch. I feel like I'm just passionate about football, and yeah.
Where do you think that sort of passion for football stems from?
Don't know, that's a good question. I actually don't know. Maybe it's just the excitement of playing in front of crowds and just wanting to do it from like growing up and stuff. And I feel like now I am playing in front of a crowd to kind of use that to my advantage. So yeah, and hopefully get the win when they're on our side.
For you personally, what areas of your game do you think have improved since you've been at Pompey?
I feel like me personally, from where I've come, I've improved quite a bit. Just because obviously I'm playing in a different position now and I'm learning different parts of the game. Obviously not picking up as much goals as I did last season yet, but I feel like still a long season and could still get some goals. But yeah, I feel like just playing in a different position, learning off others. I've got Colby and Cass as the two nines in front of me, and just kind of learning off them. Then you've got Robbo as another 10 in there, learning off him, even though he's younger than me. So yeah, Moz, Pax, Terry, Ben, I feel like everyone. I missed out there. I missed out everyone.
I think we're all fine on that front.
Yeah, so like learning off them and trying to make my game better. So yeah.
On the other hand, what are you currently working on to improve?
I probably need to improve on my fitness side. I feel like I can probably go for longer. Sometimes it's a mentality thing. So I feel like probably push myself mentally and get stronger, like on the fitness side. So yeah.
You came back into the side against Burton last week. You kept your place against Northampton. What can you remember about last Tuesday, and how did you find it, firstly?
Found it good. I found it good to obviously get out there and from the start. I just feel like whenever I have the chance, I try to stay around and try kind of make a stamp to try and be starting most games and not being happy just coming on every now and again. So yeah, but from the Burton game, I really enjoyed it. Just getting out there, getting on the ball and playing in that little 10 role. But yeah, been enjoying it, yeah.
Another really big performance from you on Saturday against Northampton. What did you most enjoy about that one?
I just loved how the team just, we kind of implemented what we was doing on the training pitch on the Saturday, where wanted to keep the ball, find these little pockets and be like kind of direct once we get to the final third. And I feel like having Paddy and Abs on both sides, I feel like it was very good because both of them are quick and direct, so yeah.
It feels like sort of everything maybe just clicked in terms of performance on Saturday. What do you put that down to, aside from sort of everything gelling in terms of what you've been doing on the training pitch in the week?
I feel like for me it's all about relationships. So the relationships that we have with each other, where I know what Abs wants, I know what Paddy wants, Robbo knows what this person wants, and I feel like everyone just knows what everyone wants, and for us to kind of like put it together, I feel like that probably showed on Saturday, and yeah.
Talking of relationships, you and Abu Kamara.
Yeah.
He was interviewed last week. You came to me and asked me to ask him about you, so I'm going to flip that.
Yeah.
How well have you been getting on together?
Yeah, I was just like my little brother. From when he came in, I had a friend that I grew up with who's at Norwich. Obviously Abs was there with him, and when Abs came, Jane told me to look after him. So I feel like from then on, me and Abs have been really close. If he's got anything, he comes to me. If I want to speak to someone, I'll go to him, and I feel like we've got that little brotherly love relationship. So yeah, I'm doing that.
On to the Bolton game. How much are you and the lads looking forward to getting back on the pitch?
Yeah, it's been a week now, so yeah. We know that it means a lot to us to probably get the win, and hopefully we can just, like I said, just keep ticking them off and hopefully beat Bolton on Monday.
Yeah, there's sort of no point hiding away from it. It's a big game. It's live on Sky. It's on a Monday night. How do you sort of approach this type of game, both personally and as a team?
I've never really, I know it's a big game, Sky and all of that, but I've never really overthought, it's on Sky. I've always seen it as another game. Obviously, like, we know that we got to win, but I feel like every game we know that we got to win. But yeah, I've never really overlooked it. I think if the boys play well and do what we do well, I feel like we've got a good chance.
Just finally, how much have you enjoyed playing at Fratton Park so far this season in front of the fans?
Yeah, I've loved it. All the fans, they've been really good to us. A moment that did, out of all the positive moments, a moment that that has stuck in my head was the Blackpool game. Obviously, we got our first defeat, and after the game, when I looked around, they was clapping, and that meant a lot. It wasn't like they just kind of like not gave up on us, but kind of just left us. They stayed with us to show us that they were still with us. So yeah, I feel like that was a big moment, and that probably sums them up. Them travelling to Barnsley, Northampton when it was freezing. I was looking around thinking it's too cold to be travelling, but yeah, surprised about how many of them turn up and stuff. So yeah, I think they've been really good so far, and hopefully we can carry on.